Well, hello everyone. Today in Baja Window to the South, we are here at Playas de Tijuana in the Wesley and the Wonder. And would you like to know what is that? The concept of it, I preferred Santiago here, the director, that thank you so much for being here with us today. He's going to tell us all the details about it. And it's very interesting, let me tell you. So, again, welcome to Baja Window to the South, Santiago.
Thank you for having me here, Denise.
Okay, you were telling me before, but I want an audience to know what's the real concept behind, these towers, right? The Wesley and the Wonder. That I just love the name, by the way.
Thank you very much. Well, let me start with the Wesley. The Wesley is a mixed-use project that has two components, residential and a commercial component.
Okay.
So we just launched the Wesley, I want to say 3-4 years ago. It has 112 residential units, condo units, and we've almost sold out. I mean, we're basically sold out.
Wow!
So
Congratulations for
that. We're super happy with this project, and the story behind it and behind the name, it's quite interesting. And you see here about the films of Wes Anderson. When we first started with the idea of the Wesley, the way we go about real estate development is a little bit unusual for some developers down here in Mexico. What we first do is we go very, very deep into the market, and we want to understand what are the needs, what the community really we're really craving, what's the best use, as we say in real estate development, what's the best and highest use for a piece of land. Okay. And we understood that here in Playas, in this particular spot, the community was needing residential for very young people, for people that are just starting their adult's life, probably the first place they are moving out of their parents' house. And the guys at the creative agency were telling me, these guys are the guys that are receiving the most entertainment in history. I mean, they're basically inundated with content and with entertainment. So if you want a concept that really stands out, needs to be memorable, needs to be awesome, needs to be authentic. And this, we started thinking about this probably 6 years ago, or even more than that, and Instagram was even starting a little bit. So nowadays these things are a little bit more, commonplace. And we came up with an idea that was like that. That for them it was going to be like awesome and Instagrammable and all of that, and that will lend itself to a very creative marketing process.
Okay.
And when we had that concept, everything around the concept was designed. So we first put the end user in the center of the design process, and then we bring in the architects, we bring in the landscaping, we bring in what the amenities are going to be, we decide what the unit mix is going to be. So everything comes together very cohesively.
Of course.
So
that's like the base, right? Like that.
Right.
That's like the seed that was planted
Correct.
of the project, right?
It was amazing that this director is, like a cult director for younger people, and has these amazing visuals, amazing symmetry.
Most definitely.
And the looks, we just love the looks because, as the creative guys put it, it's retro chic.
Retro chic, yes.
So everything is cool, and young people are the ones that are going to be living here, are the ones that are going to be experiencing day in, day out, the building, the spaces, the amenities. So we are designing for them at the end of the day. So a different crowd is our buyer. Our buyer is an investor that buys from us and is gonna be the landlord of a very young guy, but those guys are not going to be experiencing the building. So we are not even talking to those guys. We're talking to the guys that are going to be using the building. And because
that's the real market, that's the focus, right?
that should be the focus, because these guys are going to be experiencing this. And by virtue of this being so attractive and chic, we ended up selling to the investors, and it's been a real success, and we're super happy with it.